Here we are, guys, at day number 5. We have finally got to the end of our 5 days of Social Media 101. And while it always does make me sad to end one of these challenges, it's also really great to see how far everyone has come in this time and the new friends that we've been able to make. I usually I really get to know a lot of you a little bit more over this time. Actually, a lot of you a lot better over this time. And I really enjoy doing that. So I can't wait to get stuck into day 5 and show you what we've got. So let's start off with a day 4 recap. So yesterday we had a deeper look at the client journey. We looked at the 3 pillars of sales and how hot content can drive more traffic to your socials and your funnel. Now, the top 3 things I want to remind you of is that it's so important to understand your client journey, that you need to use the right touch points that are going to work for your audience and for your business and for your offer, and ditch the rest. And to use hot content to your advantage, but don't ever sacrifice your actual feed content because it's the cornerstone of your strategy. But today we are getting stuck into the content for day 5, which is the 5-step superstar formula. Now, this is going to pull everything that we've talked about over the last 4 days together and put it into a really simple 5-step formula. So it's going to make the process of completing what you've learned a lot simpler. And I'm also going to show you the social superstar formula, which is actually your secret weapon to actioning your social media and sales strategy. And I do this so that you can make your social media strategy easy with a process that you can replicate time and time again, rather than having to keep doing program after program after program. It's setting you up with a simple system that's something you're going to be always able to do, review, scale as your business grows, and so do you. Plus, it's going to show you how to get the extra support you need to get your unique system working like a well-oiled machine. Because to be able to actually put together and go through and go forward and enact everything that you've learned over these 5 days, you're going to need support to do that, right? So I'm going to show you how you can access that. So my 5-step superstar formula is the only social media process you will ever need. It's 5 easy steps that make this the simplest way to manage your socials. Actually, it's the simplest way to manage your selling system that includes socials. And that's what I'm really excited about. So let's just go back and remember back to day 1 when we talked about exhausted social Susan. And you're probably back then, and maybe even still now, you're feeling very much like her. I know that 5 days is it's a decent chunk of time to devote to your business, but it is absolutely worth it. And I've spoken about how important it is to take action. And I know how easy it is for life to get in the way and for things to happen. We've still got businesses to run, families to manage, lives to maintain, and I so totally get that. So you may even still be feeling like poor old exhausted social Susan, where socials are still taking up too much of your time. You're doing this challenge in the hopes that you will be able to get easier strategies to move forward. But, up until now, you've been using a whole bunch of different million strategies, hoping that that will be the one to make you successful. Posting inconsistently, overselling out of desperation, wondering why your audience isn't engaging and not converting into clients. That's just what makes you exhausted with your marketing plan. It takes up way too much time, it doesn't work, and you won't see results. And that's when people decide to just pack it in and not bother with business anymore. It can be so much easier and it can be made to work for you so much better. So then remember we spoke about simple social Susan, and she does look pretty happy, and I'm sure you want to look happy and relaxed like her too, where socials are just one part of your process, that they don't take up too much of your time, that you're consistently creating social media content, that you're using the right strategies that work for you and your audience, that you're being consistent all the time and reaping the benefits, and that you've got an engaged audience that's converting into clients on a regular basis. Now, remember back in day 1, we talked about why you were here. And that's because you're doing things on socials that aren't working. You're confused and frustrated with processes that don't work. You're sick of overcomplicated strategies and all the noise about what you should be doing to market your business. And you want an easier process so you can get back to doing what you do best, which is yourself. And that's why we've got today's module, because the good news is that I have a formula that will help you get out of all that overwhelm, get out of all that confusion and into a process that's going to be simple for you. So just to remind you that this is the person that you're trying to be. You want to be Simple Social Susan, where socials are just one part of her process and one part of your process, so you can get back to doing what you do best, which is your business, and ultimately have more time, because we're in business to fund and fuel a lifestyle. We're not in business to be constantly chained to our laptop or our phone. So let's get you some easier processes so you can get more freedom, get more time, and ultimately make more money. So the 5-step superstar formula. So we're going to go through each step, and some of these are going to be familiar to you because we have covered them over the last 4 days. So step 1 is to review the current state of play. So set some clear goals, have a clearly defined client profile, review how your current socials are working for you, compare them back to your goals, compare your audience to your client profile, define what is working and scale, and define what is not and re-strategize. And we spoke about this in day 3 at length. Now, this was pretty much day 3's content, but it's really important before you can move forward with where you need to go, you need to know where you currently are. And it's definitely not good enough to just say it's not working. That's not a real state of play. A current state of play is actually setting clear goals that are going to be achievable for you, having a defined client profile, knowing what your audience is and who you're attracting, what's working, what's not working, so that you can ditch the things that don't work and move forward with a really good strategy. So it's not just good enough to say it's not working. You actually need to go through the process of reviewing and having a full audit on your current state to know exactly what you want to take with you into the future and what you want to ditch behind. Because if you just say it's not working and you just start doing all this new stuff without a strategy and without a clear idea of what you don't want to do anymore, you might take some of that into the future with you, and you don't want to do that. It's like taking baggage from one relationship to the next. We don't want to do that with your business, and we don't want to do that with your marketing. Step 2 is to create your fast forward strategy. So this is the brain's trust of your marketing plan. This is how you will get from point A, which is where you are now, or step 1, to point B, which is where you will want to be, which is what you'll put into this strategy. Or obviously too, that's part of your goals. It needs to align to your business goals and objectives. You need to have a clearly defined social media content plan. You need to make sure you include time to focus on your branding, and ensure that social media is part of a holistic marketing and sales plan. And we covered strategy in day 1 and how important a social media strategy is. We also covered in day 4 the concept of your selling process and how important it is to have a holistic selling process that includes socials. And also too, we spoke about the importance of your content plan, and we spoke about social media content a lot in day 1, but also a lot in day 2 as well. And it is really important that you have a defined content plan that is going to be unique to you, that's going to be varied, and that's going to have value versus sales content. And it's going to have nuances in there that include hot pieces of content on the platforms that are going to help you drive as much traffic as possible. Once you have a clearly defined plan, you can move forward with how to enact that plan. If your plan isn't defined, then you're just going to be throwing things out there, throwing stuff at a wall and seeing what works. And as we know from past experience, that's why you join this challenge, that just doesn't work. Step 3 is to execute your social media content plan. This is where you actually do all the work on your socials. Everything from creating content in all its forms, having a varied content plan, so like I said, value versus sales, embracing storytelling, so having really strong captions, having a social media system. So this is your actual social media system. So batching content, scheduling content, and repurposing content. So you're not just constantly out there trying to create new stuff all the time, but you can know how to repurpose your old content or turn one piece of content into 10 different pieces of content to make life easier for you, because that's what it's all about. Also using appropriate CTAs, so soft CTAs and structured sales copy, and reviewing your success over and over again. And we covered a lot of this in day 1, guys, if you would remember. Now, step 4 is your selling system. So having a simple selling system that moves people through the journey they need to take with your business. You need to make it unique to you and unique to your audience and unique to what you offer. It needs to include appropriate touch points to optimize conversion. You need to have a process for follow-up and client care. And you need to have lead magnets that you can create or get them created for you that are of value to your audience and that get them into your funnel quickly. And we covered a lot of this, most of it, pretty much all of it in day 4. Now, step 5 is growth and advertising. So growth strategies to drive traffic to your profiles. So for example, Facebook groups and Facebook ads. Now, it's important that you are growing your audience. Now, while I always say that it's not important that you focus on the numbers so much, but what you can do with the numbers, you do need to have growth as part of your strategy, because the bigger your audience and the larger your audience, the more people that are going to come into your funnel and come out the bottom as clients. Now, strategies like using Facebook groups and Facebook ads are a great way to incorporate growth. There is also other growth strategies that you can use that are really valuable, and I'll talk about those in a minute. Also, let's have a look at Facebook ads. Facebook ads are a bit of a funny thing, and I did talk about Facebook ads in day 1. And I talked about them in the sense that it's where a lot of people start. Now, I don't like to start with Facebook ads because I firmly believe that if you can master all of this other stuff, all this other strategy, if you can focus on nailing down and niching down your client and focus on your content and your organic growth first, it is a bit of a longer game, but if you can focus on that first, it means that you will spend less money on Facebook ads, you will have a clearer ad strategy, and you'll be able to embark Facebook ads with all the knowledge to be able to have a really strong Facebook ad strategy that actually works and that moves people through your funnel at the appropriate stages. So what I mean by that is that what happens, and I'll give you an example. So a lot of people will come to me and they'll say, business isn't working, I'm not getting anything from my socials. Let's say BTW, they're probably only posting once a week at this point, which doesn't actually work, but they're just getting desperate. They're getting over it. They're thinking that things don't work. So they just want to throw some money at it. So they think, let's do some Facebook ads. But at this point too, they probably can't afford to outsource someone to do it properly for them. So they just start doing it themselves. And there's no strategy behind it. Now, if you've got a strong Facebook ad strategy and a marketing plan, you can absolutely start advertising with 10 to 20 followers to help you grow quickly and to get some leads in. But you need to really know what you're doing. And that's the exception to the rule. That's not the rule. That's the minority, not the majority. But with Facebook ads, what you really need in this day and age, and definitely in 2019 moving forward, is that you need to have an ad strategy that includes getting in front of people that don't know you. So that's your cold market or your discovery phase, and getting in front of people that are already building their relationship with you, which is your warm market and your awareness phase. So you need an ad strategy that covers both of those things. Now, what most people do when they start with ads is they just start going out to their entire cold market. They go out to their cold market with every offer that they've got. And that usually doesn't work. As we've learned from the selling system when we went through that in day 4, is that it's the people that are building a relationship with you that are more likely to purchase. Same thing with Facebook ads. So when you create an ad strategy, it's an amazing tool for growth and conversion, but you absolutely need to get it right. Then you also need to have a growth plan for those that are in your existing client pool, because people that already know you and love you, it's so much easier to sell to those people or upsell or cross-sell to those people than it is to go and find a new client. So you need to have a growth plan for those in your existing client pool. Not everyone in your client pool is going to move on and make more purchases, but there are going to be a certain group that do. So that's why customer care and follow-up are really important. And you need to have a strong email marketing strategy. It's absolutely essential in this day and age that you incorporate email marketing with your social media strategy. They just go so seamlessly hand in hand, and it's so easy to do, guys. Absolutely 100%. So the results of putting together this formula or following these 5 steps is that it will help you to continually grow your audience, to have more people in your audience that are your ideal client, to increase traffic into your sales funnel, to convert more of your audience into leads, to convert more of your leads into clients, and have a steady stream of inquiries coming in. Now, remember back to day one when I said that I was creating all these easier processes, number one, for myself, and then also so I could impart them onto my clients, because just like you, I felt overwhelmed with all the things that need to be done in my business. And in less than a year, by implementing these processes that I just went through with you in those 5 steps, I was able to grow an organic audience of over 5,000 people. And let me say, I have hardly run ads. I can honestly say I've probably only spent a few $100s on ads in the entire year. And the reason for that is because I've been trying and testing things with ads so that I can test those things out to help my clients with it, not so much for my own growth. So definitely I've focused mainly on organic growth rather than ads. And although I do teach ads and know ad strategy, my purpose in this was to create a plan that I would be able to replicate and show my clients that didn't involve expensive processes. Also, I was able to create a regular income that I'm not stressing about. And I have an engaged audience that comes to me with regular leads coming in every week. I also showed you what my clients have said, and these are people that I have helped in coaching environments already, people that have done previous programs or workshops, and people that have been able to implement my strategies and see improvements straight away. But you're probably still sitting there wondering, okay, I can see the 5 steps. I kind of understand what they are. I get everything that you've spoken about over the last 4 days until now. And I see how those 5 steps absolutely work and how they can change my business. But I still don't really understand how to put it all together. How do I actually get all those pieces and put them together? How do I make it work when I'm already feeling overwhelmed? How can I create content when I'm feeling so challenged with tech, or I'm just totally, absolutely spent with coming up with new ideas? How do I create my sales process when I actually have no sales experience and this is all foreign to me? And then how do I create ads and use email marketing for maximum results? Well, so now, guys, I would love to introduce you to the Social Superstar Formula, which is my 8-module coaching program that is going to take you through the 5 steps that we've just gone through. 5 steps to success in bite-sized chunks without overcomplicated processes or intricate tech or any fluff, so you can get straight to the point of doing the things that work, and where you will get the support along the way to create a complete strategy from your social media right through to a complete selling system for your business, so you can attract and engage the right audience and convert them into paying clients faster. So you're probably going to sit there and go, well, how is this different from all the other programs out there, Stace? I get told about all these programs everywhere from all these different people. How is yours different, and what is the heck is it going to do for me? Well, let's get straight to the point here. My program has not just all the information via online resources for you. You get the actual support along the way, plus all the tools provided for you to help you maximize your efforts. So you get done for you tools inside of this program. I have got templates, cheat sheets, workflows, complete content calendars, my complete Trello management system, style guides, photo shoot briefs, you name it, we've got it in here. So you can master everything from your social media strategy right through to your email marketing, Facebook ads, anything you name it, there is a tool in there for you. And you'll hear a bit more about the tools in a second. There's also a one-on-one coaching package, option as well. So you can choose to add 4 face-to-face one-on-one coaching sessions. These are valued at around $1,000 for 4 sessions, but you get them for a way much cheaper price than that. So if you're someone that needs that face-to-face aspect, you need to jump on. We can do it via Zoom. That's how I run all of them. We jump on face-to-face. We go through your unique strategy and I help you implement everything step by step. You also get group support pre, during, and after. So one of the best things about this program is you get lifetime access to my elite members group. We do regular monthly coaching calls, Q&A, plus you get the community to support you along the way, because your journey will not end when you finish these 8 modules. Your journey is just starting, and it will continue for a long time. And I will be there every step of the way to cheer you on. So let's have a look at what you'll actually learn. So like I said, this isn't just 8 modules. You get all that extra support that we've just talked about, but here's what you will actually learn. So module 1 is your first step foundations, where I walk you through the complete process to self-audit yourself exactly where you are now, so you can set meaningful goals that will work for you. We review your client profile, your social media statistics, your current sales data in your business, and your social media style. The included tools that you get here is a social media style guide and mood board, a sales tracker, and a photo shoot brief. So you can maximize everything that you need to do moving forward with your business, particularly how to style everything, but also how to set those, like I said, meaningful goals, and also track them ongoing. Module 2 is about supercharging your strategy. So here is where we create the brain's trust of your marketing plan. You're going to set a supercharged social media strategy that is unique to your business. No cookie cutter strategies here. You create one, or I help you create one that is going to be unique for you. No longer do you need to worry about what you need to do next or play the comparison game, because your process is crystal clear, and I'm here to help you every step of the way. Module 3 is content clarity. You're going to get absolute clarity on the content you need to create for your brand, so you can finally stop doing all the things and just focus on what content will attract and engage your audience. And part of that is learning how to craft those compelling captions that get your followers to click, take action, and actually get you results. Now, the included tools here is your monthly content calendars and complete how-to tutorials to create the content inside of the Facebook and Instagram platforms. Module 4 is perfect planning. So never before will organization be so exciting. You can get all the right processes for you so that you can spend less time online and more time with your family or your friends or your partner, with your cat, doing all the things that you love to do rather than stressing over social media. It includes tools like social media workflows, your social media metrics tracker, my complete Trello management system. And that is all here to help you plan and manage your social media ongoing for life. Module 5 is your simple selling system. So what we do here with your selling system is put your dream clients at the forefront of your system and social media as the hero. So you'll be able to attract, grow, and engage your audience. So they're banging down the door to buy from you instead of you feeling like you have to chase them. We break down the exact process to create a simple selling system that you're going to be able to put on autopilot and duplicate over and over again. Remember, guys, this is all about creating simple processes that are going to help you build your audience, attract the right people, engage them, and ultimately get them to buy from you faster. And that's what this simple selling system does. Module 6 is your sexy sales toolkit. We will make sure that all the beautiful leads and new clients that you're getting from your efforts are looked after with a sales toolkit that ensures every touch point is cared for. So you can focus on not just on attracting people, you can focus on the conversion part of your funnel, and do it with this authenticity and no icky sales tactics that don't align with you. We don't do ick. We don't do nasty sales. In the Social Superstar formula, it's all about authenticity, what is going to work for you, your business, your unique circumstances, and your clients, so that you can connect with the right people and work with the people that you want to work with. We also look at client care and how you manage people after they've purchased from you, so that you can keep those people happy, because you know what? It's easier to keep a client than it is to find a new one. So we look at people at every single stage of the purchasing journey. Included tools here for you. We have ebook templates, webinar templates for those of you that need to use webinars. We also, I also help people with create their own 3 or 5 day challenges. There's landing page workflows, sales process workflows, everything in here to help you create that sales toolkit that is unique for your business is in there in the program for you to use. Module 7, go for growth. So here's where we make sure your brand is growing and expanding with the best growth strategies. All the good stuff like influencer marketing, collaborations, Facebook groups, Facebook ads, giveaways. It's complete with all the strategies to use for maximum results. So you get in here my simple Facebook ads funnel. No more will Facebook ads have to be confusing for you. We break it down really simply. Collaboration case studies, if you need to look at collaborating as a growth tool, influencer marketing cheat sheets, complete how-to guides for using Facebook groups to grow and leverage a community. Module 8, as we wrap it up, is elegant emails. We take all the fuss out of email marketing and break down exactly how you can get started to build your database or switch to a better provider. How to send basic newsletter style blasts and use the functions inside your email host to create dynamic ways to manage and market your audience so you can maximize your conversions with zero spam. The key here is you're going to have people opening your emails and clicking on your links constantly, and that's what we want. The included tools here is email marketing workflows, plug and play nurture sequence templates, and plug and play upsell sequence templates. Plus all of that, you also get this. You get a monthly group coaching call via Zoom. So you can access me once a month to ask me the questions you need to ask and get the advice you need specific for your business. That's face-to-face interaction directly with me. Plus I do a monthly live stream Q&A in the group for you to ask your questions that you need answered. There's a private group forum for continual support before, during, and after. And that's the Facebook group that I spoke about before. You get that community for life. So no matter where you are in your journey, whether you're just starting or 2 years down the track, you can still get the help you need. Monthly guest expert calls. And we've started these last year, guys, and we've had people on talking about SEO, CRMs, we've had influencer marketing and much, much more. We've had branding experts, and I put you in touch with the people I trust. So not only are you going to learn how to market your business, you're also going to get some good skills in how to manage your business as part of this community. Plus you get first priority for any of my masterclasses and new content. And a lot of my SSF members get my new content for free where other people have to pay for it. So you can see that this is absolutely insane value. And to break it down for you and to make it super easy, there are 2 support packages that you can choose from. So if you're an online girl and you just like to kind of work through things in your own time, then I have an online support package. It includes my 8-module program in online modules to learn from, the group coaching calls via Zoom, and the monthly Q&As. Also the monthly guest speaker Zoom calls as well, and all the digital products and resources. Now, remember guys, you don't have to jump on all these extra calls, but the more you do, the more you're gonna get out of it. And I know myself, when I've invested in programs, this is how I've got stuff and got more out of what I've actually done. So for those that love to just work online and jump in as you need it, this is an amazing package. As you can see, all of that is worth over $4,000 just for a 1-year membership. Plus you get the community of business women that have you back all the time. The next package to choose from is the coaching support package. So if you're someone that needs that one-on-one support to help you build that strategy, you need that kick up the bum to make sure that you're doing everything, then you can access my coaching support package. It has all the inclusions of the online support package. You get the online modules, the monthly group coaching calls, the Q&As, and the guest speaker calls. Plus you get 4 one-on-one coaching sessions with me added in, along with my fast track rollout to follow. The coaching sessions are valued at $796, but you only have to pay $500 to add it on at checkout as the coaching package. Now, the total value of this is almost $5,000, but one thing I will say is that the coaching spots are limited because I facilitate those people one-on-one. We have one-on-one calls, just me and you. So it's limited to only 10 people. Now, in saying that, if you do jump in the online support package and want to upgrade, if there are spots available, absolutely you can do that. So I'm happy to be flexible with that as well, so long as there's coaching support places available to fill. Your price. The online support package. So let's go back and have a look. Remember everything you get there for online support, the 8-module program, group coaching calls and Q&As, the monthly guest speakers, and the digital products and resources. And your price is $797. It comes with a 4-month and 6-month payment plan, and that's a $200 discount from the full price, which is normally $997. This price costs less than the cost of the group coaching alone. It costs less than the value of the online modules, plus all the extra support that you get. And the payment plans are there if you need some extra support with your budget, if that fits in better with your lifestyle and your family. There is also the coaching support package. Now, again, the full price here is $1,497. You guys get $200 off. So your price is only $1,297, again, with a 4 or 6 month payment plan available if that suits your family and your lifestyle better. And you get $800 worth of one-on-one coaching only for an additional $500 when you choose that package at checkout. So you get all the benefits of the online package plus those 4 sessions with me direct. So how does it work? So all of you 101ers have an absolute head start on the rest of my audience, as official enrollment opens on February 19th. If you book before midnight Wednesday, February 19th, then you secure your special offer of $200 off. Now, I don't offer this very often at all, guys. This offer is only on the table now, and I will not be putting it back on the table again until May 2020 when I run Social Media 101 again. This is only for challenge members. The lessons kick off on March 2nd with live facilitation. So what that means is that I will be walking you guys through with some extra live calls and support from the week of March 2nd after my official cart closes, with live facilitation through each step of the process. So we'll be going through module 1, 2, 3, 4, and right through to 8 with some content each week that's going to help you get through that. Plus you get access to the group, our February coaching calls immediately, and some of the content to start working through straight away. Your special offer link is on the bottom of the day's tutorial page where this video is. And so if you scroll down, you'll see it there. And also it will be coming in an email around 11 a.m. today. So if you want to take action, you 100% need to get on this. And I will say that the coaching spots fill out really quickly, guys. So if you're umming and ahhing about whether to choose a coaching support package, my recommendation is get in there, because last time they sold out first. I also have a special time-sensitive bonus. So for those first 5 people who register in the next 24 hours, you will get a complete custom-built strategy by me. Now, I do not give this stuff away lightly, and that is why it is only available for 24 hours. You have until midday on Saturday, which is Saturday the 15th of February, to book your package, whether it's online support or coaching support. You can access this. What it includes: an initial strategy session via Zoom with me, a completely customized social media and content strategy built for you by me, delivered in a strategy document for you to keep, and a follow-up one-on-one session via phone 14 days after delivery to check on how you're going. Now, that would be on top of any one-on-one coaching calls that you have if you choose the coaching package. This is valued at $497, and it's only for the first 5 people, but you have to book in the next 24 hours. Imagine how much more you would get out of this process to have a complete custom-built strategy by me. So how do you register? You're like, okay, you've given me all this info. What the heck do I do now? My recommendation, get the heck in now. You will receive an email shortly with all the links to register, or check the web page that this tutorial was on. Remember, there's only 10 spots for coaching support, so get in quick. They always go fast and often first. And be one of the first 5 to get your custom built strategy. If you want to arrange an alternate payment plan, then absolutely 100% you can get in touch and I can sort that out for you. And if you have a look at the link that tells you everything about the Social Superstar program, there is an option to book a phone call with me. If you need to jump on the phone with me, 100% you can do that, or you can email me at Stacey, Stacey, at thesocialhubau.com, and we can have a chat via email as well. Now, before we finish up, I'd love to show you some of the members that I have worked with over the last 9 to 12 months in this program. So let's have a look. Here's 6 people I would love to show you that you will get to connect with inside of the community. So Meg from Life After Birth Education, who is our star on Day 5 live stream inside the Facebook group, who shares her journey of going through the program and what it's done for her. Kylie from Your Virtual Admin Star, who is a virtual assistant who helps entrepreneurs make their life easier with virtual assistant services. Tracy from Zoe the Label, who has an amazing, bright and bubbly mummy-daughter matchy-matchy product label. And Tracy is also scaling out now to produce her own online program to help other people build their fashion label, which is just one of the amazing strategies that we came up with in the Social Superstar formula. Gemma from Connect Pilates Studio. Gemma has had some amazing success as well. Gemma has been able to completely sell out her Pilates memberships, sell out local events, and completely reform her brand and have so much structure and master things like email marketing with ease. Gemma's been an absolute star in the program. We've got Beck from Next Chapter Wealth Coaching. Beck has also created an online program, created her own 5-day mini money makeover challenge, and is absolutely shooting off for stardom with what she's doing. And Linda from Reborn Retreats, who does women's retreats that are real retreats for the real woman. So you get to have wine on her retreats, which is really cool. I wanted to introduce you to some of these ladies to show you that we are a diverse group. You do not need to be service-based or product-based. You do not need to be from any specific industry to be in this program. You just need to be someone that's in your first few years of business, or maybe someone that is in your first more than a few years of business, but things have, moved a bit slower for you. But you just need to be someone that is DIYing your marketing, that needs help, that wants to get rid of all the crap, all the fluff, and just do the things that actually work and build a system that's right for you. And these are the sorts of people that you will get to work with inside of the group as well. So lastly, thank you. If you've stuck out with this for the entire 5 days, thank you for being here and congratulations. Remember that success favors action. So take action, even if it's messy action, guys. And one of those things you can do to take action is to get your spot in the Social Superstar formula now. There are limited places, a hectic discount, and it won't be open for enrollment again until May 2020. Imagine where you could be then if you do all of this now. Now, if you were only here for the freebie, I 100% thank you for sticking this out. I know you would have got so much out of it, and cannot wait to hear more about your journey. So from the last time in these tutorials, goodbye from me. And until then, guys, stay classy.